Hey, everyone, it's Isaiah. Welcome, welcome. Let me just give me a minute to get rid of this thing that says live starting soon because the live has started. Hello, everyone. It's Isaiah from IsaiahBell.com, and I'm coming to talk to you about OTALOCO today with the amazing Jean Berry, who is one of the 23 now speakers of OTALOCO. So, in case you've not heard of OTALOCO, OTALOCO is the Oracle and Tarot Lovers Congress. It's happening next weekend, December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 2023, in case you're watching this video in another dimension. And we are so excited with this Congress that has 23 speakers, that has freebies, giveaways, live panels, amazing bonuses, if I say so myself. An incredible sponsor that has decided to gift every attendee a digital deck of their choosing. It's like, woohoo! Yeah. And a surprise last minute guest speaker, TONYA Melendez, who is none but the third craziest, best psychic in the world. And she's coming with her predictions and prophecies for 2024. And we at Otoloco have the luck to have those predictions first. So she's gifting that to us, and we're incredibly um, excited and everything to meet her, but also to meet the other 22 speakers. Amongst those, oh, and I forgot to say, every time I forget, but I have to remind that there are 23 people to listen to, amazing people, in the course of 3 days. But we are not meaning for you to not have a life. You have 7 days worth of free replays. So you can go and have a nice Sunday dinner and still not miss out on any of the Otoloco fun. So, you'll find the link somewhere around this video. It's a free thing, and I don't really see a reason, if you're interested at all by any kind of cards, that you would not come and play with us. We have deck shops also. Two of them, a physical deck shop and a digital deck shop. So many goodies. So, Jean, welcome, welcome. So, Jean is this amazing person that not only has created many decks already, but also helps other people create decks, which is even more juicy. And so, thank you very much for being with me today. The way this little interview thing works is so that people get to meet you and know you a little better, I have two questions. One of them is a serious question, and the other one is less serious. Let's put it this way. So you good for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go, because I don't remember the questions. I have to go and read them. So the serious question is, I know that you have created an amazing deck with angels, peacocks, and butterflies. And I was wondering, was it a decision to choose those three very symbolic imagery thing, or is it something that was imposed to you, kind of, it came, or did you make a conscious choice? And to be honest, I want to know more about the peacocks also.
Ooh, sweet. Of course you do.
Angels made sense. Butterflies a little more difficult for me, but peacocks was like, oh, what a surprise. So tell me all about it.
That's beautiful. Thank you. And thank you for asking that question. And I spilled coffee on my whole desk just before this, which was really funny because my desk is always covered with decks, right? And so as I pick them all up, I'm like, ooh, dripping in coffee. They all have a new dimension right now. And the angels, peacocks, and butterflies are equally as messy a story. And it kind of all flowed together, which is kind of funny because when I started, I invented this game actually way back 20 years ago, and I didn't produce it. And I kind of had, some of those things that happen in people's world where they don't want to do anything and they get scared of their mission. And so I'm like, I'm just going to go in the studio and I'm just going to paint. I'm just going to paint. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not putting myself out there anymore. I'm just going to paint. And someone told me one time is when you start painting, you probably do like 50 paintings before you really understand your style. So crank them out. So I rented this studio in this fabulous gallery, and I started painting, and I was painting. And after about 50 paintings, I paused. And I looked back over all those 50 paintings and I said, oh my God, why are there so many angels, peacocks, and butterflies in my paintings?
I love that. I love that.
And so in that pause, then I did a lot of automatic writing saying, what are these? What is their meaning for me? And I ended up having this beautiful download of the archetypes that they were. And so each one of them represents an incredible, huge ball of work that I've instigated and narrowed down into these 3 card decks that are inside of this game. And so peacocks in general are about action. And the people who really identify with peacocks, this game is really about what you do with an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're an angel, what you do is you say, let me think about that. Like you have this great idea and you're like, oh, let me think about that. If you are a peacock, you're like, let's do it. And so this, Isaiah, is why I know you were very interested in the peacocks, because you're like, let's do it. Let's do this amazing summit for card lovers everywhere. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And you got on it, pulled it in. Now, butterflies, when they have an idea, they're like, well, let's call our friends. And so I honestly, Isaiah, see you embodying all 3 of these, because you, as the priestess that you are, you do.
I thought about things. I think about things a lot, but then it's like, let's do this, and let's do this together. Actually, yeah. So,
and so you absolutely encompassed all of that inside that, which makes a very healthy business, because when you do them all, then you actually get that balance that you need.
Yeah.
And so
I love the story about how they came to be, kind of to your own surprise, like, oops, how come these have appeared in my paintings? I'm going to do something that has no connection with OTALOCO at all, but I can't resist. So if I turn my screen here, you will see this is my mom's paintings. I'm actually in Greece. I'm at my mom's for various reasons. One of them is having finally a correct bandwidth. And these are the paintings she did in the last 2 years.
Wow.
There's more than 300 of them. And it's like, yeah, there's never a time to stop for an artist, is there? When you're inspired to by a peacock to go and do it, you go and do it. So thank you for the answer to this very serious question. Now, I have a less serious question. If you were to describe your deck, whether this deck or whichever you want to choose, with emojis, what would you use? What emojis would you use? And you're not allowed to use angels or butterflies. This is not.
Yes, I know. Obviously not. I think
something like, what is the purpose, maybe?
Yeah, I think what I would choose is the one that has the kind of brain just exploding out. Like,
I love that.
Like, boom, like everything just shifted, right? And then hearts in all the rainbow of colors. Like I'd have a and then just total heart expansion, opening. This is what I'm here for.
Oh, I love that. That's really beautiful. But yeah, the mind-blowing thing. I love that. I love that. And actually, I love that for your decks, but I love that in general for any decks, because if they can actually help us shift our mindset and then put us into action from the heart, it's just so beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing that. That's got me chills. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear more from the amazing Jean Berry, there's a very simple and free solution. Join OTALOCO and come and play with us this weekend. You can hear her talk. Maybe you can also catch a glimpse of her in our live panels, where we might be pulling cards. If you put a bunch of card addicts together, we'll bring decks for sure. And you can also benefit from her amazing freebie. Yes. There is a possibility to enter a giveaway by Jean and by each of our speakers, actually. There are so many goodies that I don't even remember them, but mostly there's stories with cards, stories of humans interacting with the cards and with other humans. And I'm so happy that this Congress is coming to fruition, just like you were saying previously, Jean. It was a simple idea. It became a huge thing when I started to butterfly all the people around. And the action part is still going on strong. But I do hope that the materialization, would you say that, of the thing is as beautiful as it's in my head, as my original idea, which I have no doubt with so many amazing speakers. So thank you again for this short interview. Thank you even more for being with us for your whole participation to OTALOCO. Again, anyone watching will find the link somewhere around this. And well, we'll see you next Friday, right? Thank you very much, everyone. Bye for now.